the following presentation of the National Football League.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Commonwealth of Massachusetts and Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, where the keeper of the light sounds the foghorn to signal it's time for football. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, the Detroit Lions and the New England Patriots on Sunday Night Primetime. On the Lions sideline, a Logan Bear head coach. His guys put together a solid opening month, 3 wins against just 1 defeat. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen, the kicker. Andres Borealis has the ball on the tee. And off we go here on Sunday Night Primetime. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So that Detroit offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the #1 overall pick in the 2025 draft out of the U, out of Miami. It's Cam Ward.
It's not so much that he was able to throw for over 400 yards in last week's game, but it's the fact that he made it look so easy. Every time he touched the ball, it seemed like they were just up and down the field with very little resistance, and he doesn't necessarily have to repeat that type of production this week, but he certainly wouldn't hurt their chances of winning if he's somehow able to do so.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Incomplete.
Shotgun snap for Ward. This throw taken in by Amon-Ra. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
That's Ibuka in motion. Ward now on 3rd down. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. 15-yard pickup there. First down, Detroit.
Lions. First down. A gain of 15.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down. These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
A gain of 11 brings up.
They'll go with the sneak. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
It's a gain of a yard.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Lions, first down.
They'll turn and hand this one off. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. From the gun, here's Ward. He'll get that complete to Emeka Ibuka. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They put Wilson in motion. Out of the gun, Ward. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. A lengthy opening drive. Now comes to this. It is 3rd down. Here's Ward. And that is incomplete. Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This from 34 yards. Bates' kick is good. And the Lions will take a 3-0 lead.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it first down. On the jet sweep, it's to Slaw. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal at the Patriots' 9-yard line.
Throwing is Ward. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down. Back to throw is Ward. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's into the end zone.
Touchdown,
Garrett
Detroit.
Wilson. Touchdown, Lions. It's his third touchdown catch this year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Next, the score, Lions 7, Patriots 0.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Marcus Jones now to return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 3. And out of the gun, here's May. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
3rd down and 3 yards to go.
Working out of the gun. It's in trouble. And down he goes.
Sacks are drive killers. There is no greater correlation between a defense getting off the field and the ability to rush the quarterback. And when they come on 3rd down, that number just goes up.
And the Patriots ready to kick it away. The fair catch here, called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. The Lions offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. They have been one of the better teams in terms of throwing the football this year, and the numbers bear that out, and they have come out of the gates hot in this one. They'll begin here on the ground, and he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory.
At the 39-yard line.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And this will be a Lions 1st down as good running gets him to about the 44.
1st down. 1st and 10.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. And he can't get away. They rallied to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
A gain of 1. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Throwing on 3rd down, Ward. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. well short of the first down marker. The Lions will punt this ball away. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Patriots offense about ready to get going on their second possession. Greg, I love the evolution of the NFL. Every 3-4 years feels like things change a little bit. Right now it feels like we're in a running back, running game era. Does that make sense to you? And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position. Now a give up the middle, and he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
He's brought down at the 31. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
To throw is Ward. They'll look to set up the screen here. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard. It sets up third down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Throwing, Ward. He'll try to run for it. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. Now a give on the ground, and he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
Now it's Ward.
Second and 7.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
It's third down.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a first down. Here comes the jet sweep. And looked like he might have had a lane, but the defense closed quickly. He did not get in. Second down.
Leads to second and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is third and goal.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a
Got a
loss.
man. It's caught for the touchdown. Touchdown, Detroit. It's his second touchdown of the year. Bates now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Lions move out on top, 14-0.
Patriots nothing.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Jones now on the return. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Patriots offense ready to see what they can do. This unit hasn't been at their best early on. Punt followed by an interception on their first 2 drives. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Josiah Stewart in on the stop. From 23, here's 2nd and 8. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Open man, it's Dante Thornton. And he'll be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter.
First down. First
time for the second quarter. Patriots with the football as they've got it with 1st and 10.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. Winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass. The quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
May going to hold on to this one.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going short down.
And he will have a Patriots first down, maybe by about a yard, as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
At the 46-yard line.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Off the play fake, here's May. That is to Wiley, open on the left. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. To throw now. May. He's got a man. It's Walker. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and
a first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
A gain of 3.
Now May. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here's May. He's going to run it. A gain of 11. And it's 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 11.
This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Great May. Touchdown, New England. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him. And in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Going to return this from the 10. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return.
And that's a heck of a return right there. He's going to bounce his way towards the left sideline. Just a ton of space over there to run. And they finally get him out of bounds. But not until he nearly managed to turn the corner and almost take it all the way.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Shotgun snap for Ward. Catch made right side by Wilson. And And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
And the Lions first down.
The RPO, it's caught by St. Brown. They'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down.
St. Brown. A gain of 5 brings up
a run now on second down. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
That's good for a Lions first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Here's a run. And he's going to have just a couple here, but there is a marker on the field as well. Now it is first and goal. That is caught out wide on the RPO. Still a ways from the end zone as they come up now on second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
It is brought in the end zone. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, Lions. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Lions 21, Patriots 7.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. He'll start at the 4. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll go play action with May. Off he goes. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
Gain of 12 yards. And
From the 32 now, here's
down.
1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's May. He'll locate Thornton over the middle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. On play action, here's May. Pass caught right side by Thornton. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
That's another Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And a nice run there as he soldiers forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and
He'll try to run here with Barkley. Mark him right on the 15, and the march continues. That is a first down picked up on the ground.
That's good for a Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Here's May to throw it on 1st down. Open man is Thornton. He's got it. And it's going to be 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
The Patriots first down.
They'll run. It's Williams. And this one blown up. Good surge. Drop him. A loss on the play. Back to the 9-yard line.
At the 9-yard
Task
line.
a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, here's May. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
like a promising drive has suddenly hit a little bit of a roadblock here, Mike. They're in scoring position, yes. But now on 3rd and goal, following that 2nd down sack, this defense has a shot to come away, only giving up 3.
They'll try and throw. Here's May. And he's in. Jared Wiley. Touchdown, Patriots.
He's lined up one-on-one, and it's a mismatch from the very beginning. He's just so fast, so big. He's kind of part tight end, part wide receiver, and when you have that type of skill set, it's just going to be hard to stop.
Borregales now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Pats draw closer here. It's 21-14. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
To Slav, a man in motion. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line. On 1st and 10, Ward. He'll step up and run this. And he'll slide to a halt after picking up about 6. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. From the gun, here's Ward. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Ward. Over the middle, he's got St. Brown. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down. The Lions call their first timeout as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the 1st half. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Throwing is Ward. Right back to St. Brown. They connect again. Nice gain on 1st down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? That's on the outstanding tackle, Penei Sewell. Now it's Ward. This throw taken in by Amon-Ra. Now Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the 1st half clock.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
And 12 yards to go.
They bring a tight end in motion left. Throwing on 3rd down. Ward. A good rally to the football to gain a 9, but it brings up 4th down. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this 1st half. They send the tight end in motion. Here we go on 4th with Ward. Got a man. It's Ibuka. Complete. And he's going to have a first down, but there's a flag down. And that might negate that fourth down conversion. On fourth down, that brings Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal. This from an even 50 yards out. Bates' kick is good. And the Lions going to extend their lead. It's now 24-14.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well. You're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Working out of the gun. It's May.
I think the defender thought he had himself a pick here, Mike. He saw that curl coming the entire way, but unfortunately for him, it was a curl and go. They took him deep. Leads to a huge pickup.
Encroachment, defense.
To throw on first down is May. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and
May to throw on second down. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
A 55-yard attempt.
This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Patriots are able to get it back within a score. 3 seconds, all that remain in this first half, as that one's away. He's going to let that to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision, as this ball comes out to the 35. Now, first down throw for Ward. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half. And instead, well, we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the third quarter. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
That is brought in. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 53 yards.
For Patriots, first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second.
Throwing on second down. May. The throw here is complete. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Patriots first down. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Second and 10.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Once again, it's Barkley. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gain yet again. And now it's third down. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. Good drive so far, but this is a big hurdle. It is 3rd and 10. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Hinton.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Drive will start on the ground. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25.
Ball carrier. Tackled at the 25-yard line.
2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Putting the tight end in motion. Shotgun snap for Ward. That pass caught by Amon-Ra. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Lions first down.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Cedric Gray there to bring him down.
Taken down at the 41.
From the 41. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing, Ward. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete.
Incomplete. He was defended by Marcus Jones.
From the gun on 3rd down. Ward. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a 1st down.
First down. A gain of 21 yards. First down, Lions.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
12 more yards.
Play fake, now Ward to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Upper very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Ward to throw again. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
That's another Detroit.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
A gain of 14. First down,
Out of
Detroit.
the gun, here's a run of the gut. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the
It's a
ground.
gain of 9. Brings up
2nd and a yard. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop it for no gain at the 4.
No gain on the play.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1 and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Ward. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions will extend this third quarter lead.
17.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On 1st and 10 is Barkley. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
32-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, New England.
That's good for a Patriots. First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was trying to get that to Tez Walker. It's second down. Out of the gun, here's May. Quick throw, taken in, and they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 15 yards on the catch and run for the first down.
10 at the 39-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. We have a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. And it'll be third down. Off the play fake, it's May. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line.
Patriots, first down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
They'll run it here with Saquon. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On second down, Barkley. And it's going to be first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
3 yards. That's good for a Patriots first down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
On play action, here's May. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, New England. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
The extra point is good. And the Patriots will cut the deficit to 7. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. So following the touchdown, Borregalis is back to send this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. The Lions offense, quarterback Cam Ward headed back out onto the field, and he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Out of the gun, Ward. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that second down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3-and-out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. He'll try to get this one on the ground. And that's not going to be nearly enough. He'll get 4, but 4th and long coming up. An injured player on the field, and that is Micah Parsons, who needs some medical attention. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. The Patriots offense and their wideout, Dante Thornton, heading back out for their next possession. And you see the numbers for him into this 3rd quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open and electric throughout. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he's going to have a Patriots first down as the tackle is made at about the 43-yard line.
And the Patriots first down.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
That's another Patriots first down. 1st and 10.
So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Mena on 1st and 10. Right side caught by Wiley. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
That's another.
Here's May to throw it on 1st down. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That is to Wiley, open on the left. And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
It's now 3rd down.
On 3rd and long, here's May. Thrown left side, the catch is made. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
4th down.
They'll go. Here's May. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down.
And this is a tricky call for this coach. A field goal doesn't do you a lot of good, but a touchdown does. So I don't hate the call, but great job by this defense coming up with a stand and getting the ball back.
They'll begin here on the ground. Oh, big hole left side. Inside the 20. And he is gone. 71 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun. It's May. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Kinchins. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
The Lions offense ready to come back out for this next possession. This is the best starting field position you could ever have. 1st and goal from the 1. Right about now. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Lions. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Here's Bates for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Lions tack on one more to their lead.
Patriots 24.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Jones now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. To throw now. May. Wide open, middle of the field. He's got his receiver. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
That's good for our Patriots. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
At the 46-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's May. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
Number 85 brings up 3rd down.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. May to the air once more. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. Nice gain on 1st down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? That's on the tackle, Jawan Taylor. To throw again is May.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Caught by the tight end, Wiley. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but there is a flag down. And we'll check in with our referee. Here's May again. Here's a short throw, caught by Wiley. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Wiley brings up 3rd down.
May to throw again. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
6-yard loss.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
The Lions offense about ready to take over once more. They are looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on, as they're going to start this drive 1st and 10. Play action. Ward. To the right side, then St. Brown. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Yards on the play. That's good.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
I'll give on the ground. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That's another
13, pretty lucky here. Back-to-back gains of 13. And another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Play fake. Now Ward to throw. That is caught at the 3. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. 1st and goal coming up.
Detroit Lions, 1st down.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Detroit. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. The Patriots offense and Drake May making their way back out. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 6.
At the 39-yard line.
May going to look to throw. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And it looked like one of the Patriots was able to fall on it. Indeed, they did. They are able to keep possession. 3rd and long. From out of the gun, here's May. He's going to let this one go deep. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. They're going. It's May. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked up by Arnold.
It makes sense to try to push the ball downfield, Mike, and go to the air when you find yourself trailing by this deficit. But it also makes you very predictable. You see the defense, they're in nickel personnel, extra defensive backs on the field. It gets that much harder to throw when the defense knows it's coming.
The Lions offense ready to get back at it. You see how the turnover differential has worked in their favor this year. We'll try to get another possession now and build on this lead. They're going to motion the tight end over here. They try the right side this time, and he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
On play action, it's Ward. That's caught downfield by Tesla. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
And the Lions first down.
Tesla, the man in motion. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. First and 10. Tight end going in motion here. On first down, Ward. Short pass taken in by the tight end. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 19-yard line.
A run now on 2nd down. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports. After this, they'll come up to 3rd and 3. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
First down. 1st and goal, Detroit.
Here's a run. Flag comes in as he's forward for about 3 yards. But we'll need to check on the call. Now it is 1st and goal. On the jet sweep, it's Tesla. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 15-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he will be taken down. We'll see. They want to use those timeouts. This one is about done.
9 on the play. It's 3rd and goal.
So a win for the visitors, the Lions. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in the